Hey, welcome to Sensei Personal Finance. Today we're going to talk about what the hell is MDRT and what does it mean for you as a consumer if your agent or advisor has MDRT. So I'm sure many of you all have agents or advisors who have received this MDRT designation, or maybe even like COT or even TOT, or maybe you have friends who are in the insurance industry and they have such designations. What exactly does it mean? Does it mean that they help their clients a lot? Or does it mean they make a lot of money until $1 million? Alright, so let's find out today in what the hell is MDRT. Now, MDRT stands for $1 Million Round Table, and let's go to their website to find out more about MDRT and what exactly it is all about. So here's the MDRT webpage for professionals who aspire for more. Okay, I want to find requirements, member requirements. Now let's look for Singapore, since we are in Singapore after all. Professional success is just one of the pillars of MDRT's level of excellence. While members must meet a certain level of premium, commission, or income during a year, they must adhere to strict ethical standards. Well, let's take a look at what those are. So, number one, production requirements. Okay, the number one on the list. Okay, you are required to produce at least $79,000 of commission, right? Or earn an income of $136,800, or bring in a premium of $237,000. Now think about it, if you actually have to produce $237,000 worth of premiums, how many policies are that actually? Okay, let's say I'm a female and I am born, 10 years ago, I'm about 25 this year, right? And I want to cover myself to age 65, which is quite a long term actually, okay? And 400,000, yes, throw in the critical illness benefit. Right, you have premium from as low as $606 or $666. Okay, around $700 I would say. Okay, the cheapest being $616. So if you take 237,000, you divide by 616, you actually have to close. Oops, one additional zero there. You have to close 384 cases, right? So imagine closing more than one case per day. That's really quite impressive. But wait, right, of these 384 people, you probably need to fix at least times 3. If your closure rate is about 33%, which is not too bad, you have to meet 1,152 clients in a year. That is 96 clients in a month. Wow, okay, 24 appointments a week. Right, so imagine the time spent trying to fix 24 appointments a week. I can tell you firsthand, it's not easy. You probably need hours and hours of prospecting, like telemarketing or doing roadshows, just to secure 24 appointments in a week. It's not undoable, but definitely quite difficult. And if you outsource your telemarketing, of course, it's going to come out to a certain cost, right? And all for selling term. I doubt so. Okay, they more likely are going to sell you savings plan, because I can easily sell you something $3,000 per year, right? It's so much easier to convince someone to save $250 per month rather than buy term policy. How much term policy can you sell? Hey, if you like my stuff, press the like button, and thank you for keeping my channel going. Now, 384 cases closed in a year means that you're closing more than one case a day, and that's assuming you don't take a day off, be it public holiday, weekend, or even on sick leave, and you consistently do one case a day. Wow, that is impressive. Now compare this to selling ILPs or whole life, or even a savings plan where they can easily bump it up to $3,000 to even $6,000 per year, right? And convince you that it's for savings or investment. Okay, the figure now becomes much more manageable, right? 237,000 divided by, let's say, 3,000. You just need to close 79 cases a year, which is 6.5 clients per month, entirely doable, right? And if you look at, let's say, $5,000 case size, right? They only need to close one client a week. That's not too bad actually if you are working in the insurance sales line. So you can have guess how people who do COT, call the table, and top of the table operate their business. Now, even if we assume that they are indeed selling cost-effective, low premium policies like term to their clients, can you imagine having an advisor who has to meet and close 384 new clients a year? How many clients will you have after 2 or 3 years? Right, and when you meet the MDRT requirements, you also need your certifying letters to prove to them that you have made that amount of sales. Then, okay, you can add in some of your professional associations. And lastly, there's an ethical code. Let's look at this strict ethical code that they have. And yeah, members of the $1 Million Roundtable should be mindful that they need to observe the code of ethics for the highest quality standards of membership. Members shall place the best interests of their clients above their own direct or indirect interests. Right, so think about it again. Someone who's selling whole life policies, ILPs, and saving plans, are they putting their clients' best interests above them? That is something that's open-ended. I leave you to answer the question. Higher standards of professional competence by seeking to maintain and improve professional knowledge, skills, and competence. Well, technically, someone who just day in, day out sells ILPs or savings plans without actually going through any improvement in their knowledge also can get MDRT, right? Of course, they need to meet 30 hours of CPD every year. That's just something that people do. In fact, during my time at the insurance company, a lot of people just clocked in and then they clocked out and they didn't really sit through the session. Yeah. In fact, there was one ethics session that people were just going in, registering their attendance, and then they leave right away. An ethics session. Hold in strictest confidence and consider as privilege all business and personal information pertaining to their clients' affairs. I think this is the bare minimum when it comes to any job that handles personal data. So, well, make full disclosure of facts to enable clients to make informed decisions. Now, if you present an ILP versus a buy term invest rest strategy, would your client still buy ILP? If you present a savings plan versus dollar cost averaging into an ETF that's far cheaper over a 20-30 years time horizon and showing them the risk adjusted returns, will anyone still go for the savings plan? Now, if you show them a whole life plan and again buy term invest rest, right, and you explain fully, right, and you convince them as a financial practitioner that buy term invest rest is better, will they still pick the whole life plan? Now, there'll be some people who still pick the whole life plan, but you have to make full disclosure, as number 4 mentions. Do people do that? And number 5, maintain personal conduct which will reflect favorably on the insurance and financial services profession. Now again, I leave it to you, the viewer, to decide and tell me whether the financial services industry has a good reputation or not, and why agents have such a bad name, not just in Singapore but in other countries. And number 7, abide by and conform to all provisions of the law, right? Again, this is bare minimum. And in my opinion, being legal, right, being legally okay doesn't mean that you're ethically okay. And the definition of ethics is also very subjective. My definition of ethics is actually number 4, which I really doubt most financial advisors do. Alright, so just now for the production requirements, you actually have to upload your certifying letters, right? So for ethics, I think you need to demonstrate your ethics, right? You need to upload certain certification. No, you pay your membership dues. They should at least ask for some proof of ethics, right? Ask the agent to provide some documentation which the client has signed and acknowledged that they have been advised on the commission rate, right? Advised on the different types of strategies, including buy term, invest the rest, and also the fact that, okay, you can actually compare insurance products across different insurance companies and then recommend them the best product in the market, right? But well, why no proof? So in my opinion, my humble opinion, my 2 cents, I'm not going to say this as a fact. My opinion is that MDRT is an income award. It shows you how much an advisor earns, and it's at least this amount, right? And he says nothing about his ability to help you as a client reach your financial goals. So are all agents and advisors with MDRT automatically bad? I don't think so, but I think they really have to justify how did they make that much money to get that award, and why did they apply for that award? I think that's something you need to ask your agent if he or she has MDRT. Many years ago, my friend actually tweeted that he did not get the concept of a fat fitness trainer or a poor financial advisor. Now, it sounds reasonable and logical at first, right? Because if you are a fat fitness trainer, how are you going to teach people to not be fat, right? And along the same coin, it seems logical that a poor financial advisor will not be able to help someone manage their wealth or get rich. But there's a little bit of difference here. Imagine if a fitness trainer actually becomes fit by taking away your fitness and transferring it to himself. That's kind of like the state of financial advisors in Singapore right now, isn't it? Right? Instead of being rich because they can help their clients be rich, they actually are rich because they earn a lot of commission from their clients. Personally, I think it's quite distasteful to use your income to show your clients and customers that you're a very good financial advisor because you earn a lot of money. Imagine a doctor who says, oh, I'm a very good doctor because I earned $5 million last year. Or a tuition teacher who says, oh, I'm very good at teaching your kid because I earned $150,000 last year. Now, obviously, I also show my income in this channel, but I don't go around telling my customers, hey, look at how much I earn. I must be a good tutor. First of all, they'll be quite turned off, right? So yeah, I think that should be the same for all clients. If your advisor or agent is MDRT, you should ask them instead, how much money do you earn and why do you earn this much money? What kind of products do you sell? Right? So if I go around boasting about my income to my kids and parents, yeah, I can expect to turn them off. But in the financial advisory world, somehow you earn a lot equals you're a good financial advisor. Really? Secondly, when it comes to a doctor's income or a tutor's income, the fees that every customer pays is very transparent. Every customer knows exactly how much they're paying. But when it comes to insurance, does your agent tell you exactly how much commission he will take from the policy? Now, all these, of course, are printed in distribution costs. But who the hell knows what distribution costs are? Even insurance agents themselves try to fudge it and say that they are not commission, they are not what the insurance agent takes home. Right, so why do we have to look through pages and pages of contractual definitions to see how much an advisor is paid? They should put it squarely on page 1 in a little box that says your advisor gets this much money when you buy this policy. Every doctor you go to, every tutor you go to, you know exactly what you're paying for, but for insurance products, they are buried under layers and layers of contractual wording. So if your advisor or agent has MDRT, COT or TOT, instead of them wearing it as a badge of honor on their sleeve and thinking they are very good agents, I feel that you should question them and ask them, what kind of policies do you sell? How much commission do you earn per client? And how many clients do you have? Right, so if you like my content, please subscribe to my Telegram, drop me a like and comment, and I'll see you next video.